We are back live here, and thus begins our chatting about the Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. More are to come, but for now, this is more than enough for me. Mr. Jamie Campbell Bower.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you, buddy. I was just asking you if you've seen the movie, and you have indeed
I have seen the movie, and the wonderful Kevin Zegers has just walked in.
Kevin, come
and join us.
Come on in.
Is this like a just fly in?
Yeah, we're live. Good to see you, buddy. How are you?
Good to see you.
All well?
All is well.
Okay, have a seat.
Yeah, so I watched the movie. I've seen the movie. It looks amazing. It looks great. I'm super stoked to just share it with everybody. You know, like, and it's nice to be able to go and do press tours and stuff and go, actually, do you know what? This is really good, and I'm really proud of it. You know, rather than going, I'm not so sure if I was okay.
Because the other experience does happen sometimes, unfortunately.
Nothing that I've done,
no,
but
no,
I'm sure that it has
other
happened.
actors.
I've had it happen many times. Many times.
So, experiencing watching the movie as you're watching it, what was it like to see? I mean, a lot is done in post, a lot was practical on set.
Yeah.
Give me a sense of sort of what Harold did at the end.
I saw the movie almost a month ago, and it wasn't done, so I haven't seen the sort of completed film. But I loved it even then. I mean, the great thing about the way that we shot it was not so reliant on green screen. It's not like we were in some room that had a bunch of green walls and we were pretending to do stuff. I mean, it was pretty practical, and it's a character movie, you know. So a lot of the way that it felt on set is what ends up on film. So it was exactly what I expected it to be, which was really good, and I'm excited. I'm the same way Jamie is. I sort of have this sort of trepidatious, oh my God, is it going to suck quality?
The pessimist in you until it's like,
we're very similar like that. You know, we have this sort of like
self-deprecation
to a fault.
And we both sort of said on Wednesday when we saw each other, I'm like, I really loved it.
You're like checking, you're like, wait, you liked it too, right?
Right.
Harold said to me on the way here, he was like, I heard you really liked the movie. I'm so happy. I was like, yeah, what? I wasn't going to be like, yeah, it sucks.
I am out. And now it's fun to be here at Comic-Con. This is crazy. I mean, have you guys been here before for other projects?
I have, yeah. I came here for New Moon, Second Twilight, and I also had a TV show called The Prisoner here, yeah.
So this is a unique town and an event, to say the least, and this is an exciting kind of, you talk about the fans and talk about the anticipation for something like this. They're all here. They're waiting for you, and they're ready to see what you've got. So
just for you, Kevin. They're waiting just to see what you've got.
I've been known to disappoint.
No, never.
Never with me.
So trepidation, excitement about that aspect, about kind of facing the fans.
Yeah, and this is certainly new for me. Just driving by the hotel, and the side of the hotel has the billboard for the movie. It's just it's weird. You know, it's like it's not. When you start doing what we do as an actor, you just want to tell stories and be as good an actor as you can be. And then this is just a different thing. Yeah. This is like a machine in and of itself. But the fact that people seem excited about something that I was a part of is a great feeling. It's sort of, it comes full circle of how it's been a year since we started this, and it's been pretty consistently part of my life. So for people to be able to see it now and like you said, to be able to say, go see a movie that we're in and be really proud of it is nice. You don't have to have like a disclaimer of like, it may not be for you, but go check it out.
That's what I should look out for in the future in press?
Yes, exactly.
Means the movie's
if someone's like, it may not be your cup of tea, but like there's a huge fan base for it. So
Jamie, having been through this in different aspects in terms of like, you've been part of obviously different huge franchises before.
I made a career out of being, about playing small roles in major movies.
But now you got the big one. You got the big one, buddy. So is there a difference this time around in terms of the fans that you can tell in terms of like, these fans versus Potter or Twilight fans?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me the most important thing is that Godfrey has joined us.
Come on in, buddy. Good to see you. How are you?
Man.
Magnus Payne has joined us. Here we go. Let's do this.
Let's party.
He's here to make us all feel very small and very unattractive. No. At the same time.
I mean, I think for me, the main thing is the fact that I know that without the fans of the books, and without those people, we wouldn't be able to be sitting here talking with you about this. And it's so important to me that that we respect that, and I'm still blown away that people want to come and see anything that I've done. It still shocks me. I'm a 20-year-old from London. In my mind, I'm just I'm just a kid. So it's kind of confusing, but also you know, it's nice. Bit of affirmation's always nice every now and again.
Yeah. I'm really good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and take that. Thanks.
Godfrey, I saw you on set. It was like the first day, I think, for you.
That was the first day for me on set.
That was a big day for you. This is a different perspective now. The film's done.
It is. It is.
How are you feeling today in terms of meeting the fans?
I'm really excited to be traveling all the way from Taiwan, and I just got in last night, and just hearing all these stories about Comic-Con makes me just wanting to be, you know, not working and just be like everybody else and dressed up.
Right. So you could just wear your Magus Bane stuff. No pants necessary.
I mean,
again.
I can just walk out, you know, put on a mask and, you know, just enjoy everything, enjoying this day. Yeah.
Have you been able to see the film like the guys have? Have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen the final one yet, but I'm gonna see it pretty soon, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I've been talking to a lot of people about, you know, looking back. A lot of films come here and they've just stopped shooting. You have a little bit of distance at least. Like when you look back on this shoot, is there like a scene or two, a day or two, when you think back to this experience that's always going to jump out at you when people ask about what it was like?
Yeah, I mean, I think when people ask the question, my sort of instant reaction is actually to go to the fact that when you work, obviously, you know, you have a shared experience with a group of people, and in that you have a sort of common bond. But I really truly believe that we were all brought together for something unbeknownst to me and sort of above that reason. And I've made the best friends on this set, like, ever, and people that will stay in my life forever.
Yeah.
And that to me means more than anything. So I get quite emotional talking about it because it did mean a lot to me. You know, brothers in arms, that sort of thing. You know, that style.
And after this interview today, you're never going to speak to them again. So it's
no,
bittersweet.
yeah,
It's sad.
exactly, yeah.
Until we start filming again in the month.
Oh, that's right. There's that.
You won't be able to look at me in the eye then.
By the way, if we weren't doing a sequel, he'd be singing a very different tune. How much he likes everybody. He's like, oh God, thank God I don't have to work with that guy again.
Because that is an odd, interesting thing when you sign on to something like this. You hope, I mean, you don't know if the first film you're going to make friends, enjoy the people you're with, and you could make a great film that you don't enjoy being with.
Lily Collins is here.
Come on in.
Here.
Come on in.
Jam in.
Squeeze down.
Slide in. sweetheart.
Slide in.
Hey, Lily.
Hi,
just getting
Joe.
Good to see you. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
We're just talking about this little movie of yours. How you doing?
Good.
Okay, so
Little indie.
we're live, by the way. This is all happening.
Yes, we're live, sorry. I've never walked into a live interview.
And Robert Sheehan's here.
Bringing his own camera.
For the bathrooms.
Oh boy.
You want the stool?
Squeeze on in.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting hot on this
You're all
couch.
It's
friendly.
getting crazy.
Are you documenting this for posterity, Robert?
Yes. Yes, I am. Go ahead and take a picture of the Ewoks.
God, only she is.
It's
This
not
is
very
happening.
difficult around
Oh my
here. They're
God.
probably outside the door. Lily, how are you feeling? I've asked the other guys in terms of like, this is a big moment.
This is
This
madness.
is it.
This is awesome. I'm so excited to be here. I'm nervous. I'm honored. I'm like all these guys.
So what's going to be running through your brain the moments before you face the big crowd out there when you show some
Don't
footage?
trip.
Don't trip.
I'm terrified of tripping. Don't trip. Don't say any spoilers that I feel like everyone.
The books are out there. We know.
I know, but I keep getting told things I can't say, and then I want to say them. It's really difficult.
Was there a turning point on set? Because I had such a fun time with you guys on set, and legitimately you all seem to get along, or you're really good actors. It could be both.
Thank you.
Was there a turning point in terms of when you guys kind of like clicked as a group, you think? I mean, did you have much prep time, or was it just sort of like an amount of time spent together and then you kind of just get to know each other?
I don't know. When I got to Toronto, there was just this. You know, people get along when they're filming films. Generally, like they're nice to each other. But this just felt a little bit more. We were sort of helping each other out as much as we could. It was never just about one of us individually. It was
Right.
sort of. I was, you know, very aware of how much work this was going to be for Lily and for Jamie because they worked all the time. You know, there's like. Sort of removing yourself from the situation, and I felt like we were all trying to help each other, and we were all coming from the same place of, you know, wanting to make a great film, but we were all sort of in a very personally in the same place of,
Sure.
of really looking for relationships. A lot of times people show up on films and it's like, you know, I got my
do
wife
their
and kids
thing,
at home,
yeah.
I'm going to go to set and I'm going to leave, but everyone's very sort of, we were an open book for each other, and I think we spent so much time together that you invariably sort of develop relationships, and it just turns out that, you know, these are like good people, and
Right.
not that there aren't a lot of them, but it doesn't happen that often. So.
Sure. I've had a chance to talk to both Lily and Jamie about the audition story in terms of like when you kind of knew it was working or whatever, but I've never gotten to ask you about it when you're both sitting here awkwardly at the same time.
It was
So awkward.
It was pretty awkward at the time as well.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was pretty awkward. We watched it back recently, and all I was doing was this. The whole time. It was very awkward.
Jamie was chubby.
And I was chubby. I was bloated. Yeah.
You were bloated?
Yeah. Oh yes. I enjoyed a club sandwich or two in my past.
He's since moved past that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm onto tofu now. It's much better.
So Hollywoodized.
No gluten.
Sell
though.
out.
Yeah, no gluten.
Don't.
So when you were watching the audition, like what did you see when you saw it back? Was that mortifying to look at that?
Yeah, I don't like looking at anything that I've done ever. But I think, for me, going into that room where you'd already been cast, I mean, it's such a big deal going in for a screen test for, a major movie. I went onto the lot, and there I am, like in the lot, going for an audition. I was like, oh god, this is just going to be a disaster. I mean, I didn't feel right for it at all. And then the moment I got there, I felt sort of comfortable around you. Like I felt really sort of just like we'd known each other for years.
Yeah,
almost.
I felt the same. I thought I had known him for years. I'm pretty sure I said
Like
I think
literally?
I've known. No, literally, I thought we. No,
Well, you
I
never
mean,
called, so.
No, I kind of already. Jamie had been someone that I, from the get-go, when they asked me about casting Jace, had put forward from day one, and before he even walked in the room, in my mind, I was really set on this guy coming in and blowing it away, and
Yeah.
I hadn't really met him before, and he came in, and that was it. So I think I knew before I think I knew.
So without spoiling anything, there are some revelations towards the end of this book. What would you say to fans about in terms of how the arc of this relationship is going to be portrayed on screen and how it compares to the book?
It's a wave, isn't it? It's sort of-
Unexpected wave.
It's like-
It's an emotional journey.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Yeah.
go on a journey. A twist gets thrown into the mix, which it's really difficult when you're making a book into a movie that's part of a series because certain things get explained later on that you have to jump up a little bit in a film. The loyalty and the love is always there. It just happens to kind of come in and out in different ways, I guess.
And it turns out Simon's a drag queen.
Spoiler. You have to wait through the credits though. for that.
Simon gets dragged up right at the end, just before the credits. Just goes, this is the new me. I'm now Tina Lewis. We've changed it slightly from the book.
Who invited Simon?
Fans, deal with it.
Robert, have you enjoyed some fun fan experiences yet? Have you gotten a chance to interact with many fans of the material yet?
Yeah, I mean, I felt quite guilty in Toronto signing the book because, it was like, the first couple of weeks of filming, they were coming to me with this book that, millions of people were already fans of, and I was putting my name to it, and it felt weird, but, I got used to it after a while.
Yeah.
That was pretty strange. And, fans came from far and wide to come and see us film. And that in itself was quite surreal. People were showing up on set going, I came from, Michigan today just to see you guys filming. So that was all very surreal, but no one going through my rubbish or any of that just yet.
Maybe one day you can.
Yeah,
You can
I'm
aspire
hoping to
that.
acquire a stalker from this.
Good luck with that.
Don't put that out there.
It would make me feel
Not
loved.
Comic-Con especially.
Yeah, maybe one of the MundyMoms.com,
Oh, you're welcome.
which makes it sound kind of kinky.
Oh, shout out.
We're talking to them later on. We're talking to them later on, ladies.
Oh, God.
Ladies.
Care package arriving at your house
I like
soon.
an older woman. That's all I'm saying.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Godfrey, are you? I mean, again, this character you play, they're all have such a devotion to them from the fans. But Magnus obviously has a special place in their hearts. Have you seen on Twitter and online and seen sort of since you've done the film what people have been excited about seeing you do?
Yeah, it's definitely crazy.
Who they're looking forward to.
Thank you for that, Kevin.
That would be you, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a joyful ride for me, and I'm just honored to be, a part of this great project. And playing Magnus Bang is just incredible, and he's a fun character, and he's a fan favorite. So I just can't wait for the movie to come out.
Totally. Now, before I let you guys go for your day of madness here at Comic-Con, we've been putting everybody to the test. because there are a lot of posers here. I'm not gonna say that. Don't. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
I'm start convulsing already.
There are true geeks and there are posers at Comic-Con, and we've put everyone from Harrison Ford on down the line to the test. We're going to see how you do with some trivia questions.
I'm gonna do horribly. I'm going to just suck.
Heady with anticipation.
This is
You
what
know
I
what to do
lost
with
sleep over last night.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was
me
in
too.
bed going like, what's Comic-Con? Be like, they're gonna ask me a question.
What
I'm already know anything.
we doing?
What movie is
Hang on,
this?
are these questions about Mortal Instruments?
They are not.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna suck. It's
What
like,
are Wolverine's claws made out of?
Sir,
Robert.
Adamantium.
Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Wow, that's insane.
I'm in for a treat here.
I was gonna say like kitchen knives.
Metal?
What is Superman's real name?
Clark
Clark
Kent.
Kent.
Kal-El.
Learn from this man.
Kal-El?
I'm so dumb right
I'm
now.
the biggest geek.
We all knew that,
the
but you're
room.
just proving it.
What is a TARDIS?
It's a telephone box that travels through time.
There you go. Doctor Who. There you go.
That's a British thing.
That's a good thing.
Well, don't hate. I mean,
I really am taking it.
Are there any, like Canadian questions?
I've got a Degrassi
girly
question here
questions?
somewhere. What is the name of the dragon in The Hobbit?
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
He is playing him, but
plays
no.
the dragon.
Smaug. Where is Thor from?
Asgard.
Yes.
Sydney,
This guy is legit. All right, three more quickly. What district is Katniss Everdeen from?
12.
Nice. This is insane.
I know.
You're just not giving any of us a chance.
is
It's fine. I
sorry.
was
Okay,
gonna
okay,
say.
give somebody else.
Okay,
Give
I'm
somebody.
sorry.
Okay. What character on Game of Thrones lost their penis last season?
Oh, Alfie Allen's character.
I'm gonna need a character.
I know. I don't know his character
I'm sorry,
name.
Lily. I
Oh.
love you, but I need a character.
Alfie Allen lost his penis.
Wait.
Unbelievable.
That's his character.
Ramsey was the guy who whipped
But
it off.
it's his character.
This is all bonus information, but it doesn't help me.
I don't know his name.
It would be Theon Greyjoy.
Okay, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
Alfie
him.
Allen.
Okay.
He sounds like
thank
a
you.
werewolf.
And
He sounds like a
finally,
werewolf.
It
Theon
was.
Greyjoy.
finally, I need to hear your best pissed off Chewbacca.
That was really good.
He's so constipated.
That's really
Heard him make that
impressive.
noise in his trailer on set.
We did. We had double bangers on the first movie.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, I don't want to know about your double bangers. Okay. Congratulations.
Just for lunch.
The Mortal Instruments City of Bones opens August 21st. Can't wait to check it out. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Thank
Always
you.
good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Thanks, Jake.
Right now, we're going to take a look at our buddy Steven actually visited Toy Fair to look at some cool Lego Star Wars stuff. So take a look at this, and we'll be back on the other side.